Hey, so this is Sonia, and it is Ruckus Day 10. Sonia, founder of The Body's Not an Apology. It's Ruckus Day 10, and I'm having a hard day. I feel really clogged, like that static feeling that I often get when I can't tune in to what's underneath the feeling. Um, Lately, as soon as I wake up and as soon as I start engaging in the crowdfunding campaign, it's like an 18-wheeler rolls in and parks on my chest. And then it just stays there all day long. My chest gets really tight. My breathing just feels really labored. Um, yeah, it's just uncomfortable all day, like just pain in here, discomfort. Um, I put a Facebook status up today, basically sort of uh, telling people that if like they're ignoring my messages, that it makes me feel shitty and that that's not cool. And then I got some whack ass message in my inbox, um, alluding to the fact that I was sort of bullying people to respond or to inbox me. And to that, I can just, like, here's the deal. I put how I feel on my Facebook page. I always have, long before I decided to start running a crowdfunding campaign. And so I'm not willing, to not be the same uh, emotive, transparent person that I've been on Facebook. It's the reason why people follow me, actually. And so if it's going to be both, like if somebody's on my page looking for bows and flows of angel hair, I'm the wrong page. I'm just the wrong person. And, I, I can say how I feel, and that doesn't make anybody responsible for my feelings. It's just me saying how I feel, and which is the same for anybody else. So, people didn't respond, and I felt the way I felt, and I said how I felt. And, people read my status, and they felt the way they felt. And that's all part of just like some grown up feeling stuff, right? That we have feelings, we get to navigate them. So, yeah, I just have to say how I feel. I have to be honest in my feelings. Sometimes, like this is not a campaign for me that's about like being super happy and positive all the time. I'm gonna be as positive as I can. That's why I have a team of people so that other people can be positive when I can't. Um, and for all intents and purposes, I'm posting the least of what's really going on. So it just is what it is. The people, like I'm sorry if that landed on you wrong, but I just have to be honest about how I feel. And it was also actually more directed at like some higher named people who have referenced the Body's Not an Apology before, who have been who the Body's Not an Apologist published before they got super popular and started hobnobbing with celebrities. Um, and then when I asked for help in this campaign, either for them to share it or repost it or do a blog for us, I got radio silence. And that feels really crappy. Um, Particularly to use this, movement to further your own, interest and career, and then when the movement needs you to be no place to be found, it feels whack to me. Um, and so I was mostly speaking to that. Like if you got a message from my auto mailer, yeah, it would have been nice if you said yay or nay. But I'm not really tripping off it. I'm like, okay. It was not like if it felt personal, I'm super sorry. It wasn't necessarily personal. Um, so yeah, I just feel like today I'm faking it. Today's supposed to be my ruckus ceremony. People are supposed to come here in an hour. I've not planned anything. I don't have anything to plan. I was like, oh, well, I'll make some food. I'm not cooking. I don't want to, like, I'm really in a foul sort of space. And, you know, I'm sure if I sat with it, shit would come up. But I also don't feel like fucking sitting with it. So I'm just like, if you notice, I'm obstinate. I'm like, fuck this and fuck that and fuck this. And that's how I feel today. Um, it's exhausting begging for money all day. That's what I feel like. I'm just begging. But it's the truth of the matter is, unless you are actively, until this falls in some magic hole where all you have to do is post it and then, like I wish I was LeVar Burton and this was Reading Rainbow or People's paper watch. It's the most highly funded crowdfunding campaign ever. And they were trying to raise $100,000 and they raised $10 million. And I just have a hard time wrapping my brain around how a watch maker who's just offering the world a watch can make $100,000. I mean, can make $10 million, and a company that's offering the world radical self-love, like, is right now begging for to cross the $14,000 mark. It's just a great example of where we are, like where we are as a society. Um, yeah, it just, I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of things, but mostly I'm just really tired and like I would like to just take 3 days off from this campaign, and I can't. But I want to. All right. I think I'm gonna lay down while I wait for people to come. I'll talk about my RUHCUS ceremony a little bit tomorrow. All right.